Interestingly enough, I think I was wearing this shirt last time I did my update. Anyway, hey everyone, what's up? I haven't done an update in a while. It's been quite a while, actually. What, 20... Well, it's been over 3 weeks. About 26 days or something like... No, 20... Excuse me. It's been about 16 days, so a little bit over 2 weeks. But I've gotten a shitload of stuff in that last time, so I thought it's time that I update. So it seems to be turning into more Blu-ray than anything. I've only bought, 4 DVDs in the last 2 weeks, so looks like Blu-ray might be the new thing that I'm going to be buying all the time. I've actually hit 100 now, so I have exactly 100 Blu-rays, so suck it. Anyway, we'll start with DVDs and then I'll go on to the Blu-rays because there's a lot of Blu-rays. First up, no certain order, I bought the second season of 8 Simple Rules. This was a blind buy, just like the first season was. I'd only seen maybe one episode of it when it was on. The sad thing about this one is this is the season that John Ritter died. It's also the season that I remember right before it was about to begin. Before John Ritter died, I had planned on starting to watch this show because I really liked John Ritter and whatnot. And when he died, I was just like, you know what? What's the point of watching it anymore? I remember watching the goodbye episode when it was first on, and after that, I didn't watch it. So this was pretty much a blind buy. And first 3 episodes with John Ritter, fantastic. Goodbye episode obviously was pretty good, and then. You know what? The show really does start to fall. I mean, I know a lot of people said it was still pretty good, and it did last another couple of years, I think, but I don't know, I'm not getting into it. You know, I like David Spade. I got nothing against James Garner. It's not like I love him or I hate him, but it's not very good. It really isn't. I mean, I don't know. I gotta finish watching it. I've watched quite a few episodes, but they're not that good. Next one up is a childhood favorite that I had been putting off buying for a long time until someone in one of my classes had brought it up, and I was just like, you know what, I want to watch that movie again, and I couldn't find it anywhere to rent, so I went out and bought it for $7, and that would be Heavyweights. Ben Stiller's in this movie. This movie is really, really, really good. It's pretty funny. Definitely a childhood favorite, so I mean, if you were a kid in the mid-90s, like of 10, you'll enjoy this movie. You may bring back memories, who knows, it's a pretty good movie. Next up, something else I was putting off for a while, and that's the second season of Freakazoid. You know, I watched Freakazoid a little bit when it was on TV, but I never really watched it a whole lot, so having the seasons, there are only 2 seasons, this is the last one, so I got the whole series now. It's fun to have these and watch them now, because this shows, the cartoons in the 90s, and even some of the cartoons now are kind of adult-oriented, but the kids just don't get it, so, I mean, I love watching these shows now, because I get the jokes now. This, like, Tiny Toons, Animaniacs, Pinky and the Brain, stuff like that. You know, it's just fun to watch. This one that I got is probably one of the best deals I've ever found. It's not like I found it because I didn't know about it at the time, but I mean, all the Walmarts are doing this. This is a $50 set that I got for $15 at Walmart of Star Trek The Animated Series. Been wanting to pick this up for a while because I'd never seen it before, and I wasn't going to pay $50+ for it because I'd never seen it and I didn't know if it was worth it or not. Went to a Walmart, pretty far away from my house because I was visiting a friend, and I found this, and I did a double take when I saw how much it was, and I was like, I'm buying this immediately. And I did. I've watched one episode. It's kind of weird, but I got to give it a shot. Keep going with it. $15, not bad. Alright, that's it for DVDs. Let's move on to Blu-rays. Got a crap load. First one up, probably something I shouldn't have bought on Blu-ray. I got the DVD. It doesn't really make any difference if it's on Blu-ray or not. It's American History X. Fantastic movie. Edward Norton should have won the Academy Award for acting in this movie. This movie's so good. It's basically about racism. Edward Norton's character is racist, and then his brother kind of follows in his footsteps when he kind of learned his lesson when he was sent to jail and whatnot. So, good movie. Really good. The next ones I have here are actually, I'm going to do these all in order, are Warner Brothers is doing something called Red to Blue, where if you send in your HD DVD covers, they'll send you the Blu-ray counterparts for $5 a piece. So I did that with a few of them, and these are the I only did 4 so far. I got 2 more I got to send to Warner Brothers, and then they'll send me my other ones. So I did the 2 Elvis movies that were on the HD DVD and Blu-ray. We got Jailhouse Rock and Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas is my favorite Elvis movie, and Jailhouse Rock is really close to it. in second. Next one I got Christmas Vacation. These all I had on HD DVD. I still have the discs, I just don't have the covers anymore. And then Return to House on Haunted Hill, which I have yet to sit down and watch all the way through. It's okay, but I'm more interested in the choose your own, story. And I was doing that a little bit the other day when I first got it, but I didn't get to finish it, so I got to sit down and finish it. Now that I've graduated from college, I have plenty of time. Okay. Next up, we have the newest season of 24, my favorite TV show. This is the first one that was on Blu-ray. This is also the first TV series that I've ever bought on Blu-ray. I do want to get South Park somewhere down the road when I have some more money, so that might be happening soon. I don't know. I watched a couple of the episodes and stuff, and they look pretty decent. So that's that. One of the better seasons, too, by the way. Way better than season 6. Let's see here. Next up, we have Dumb and Dumber, which, again, is probably one of those movies that I didn't need to buy on Blu-ray. I just felt like it because I wanted to, build up my Blu-ray section. Looks pretty good, I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched most of it, but looks pretty good. Next up, we have first movie I saw of 2009, and one of the better horror movies I've seen in a long time. It's one of the best remakes I've ever seen, and that's my Bloody Valentine 3D. Even if it's not in 3D, it's fantastic. Blu-ray 3D looks unbelievably great. I've heard the DVD 3D is not very good, so you might want to wait on this if you don't have a Blu-ray player and get the Blu-ray so you get the 3D, the better 3D. Looks really, really good, by the way, the clarity. And I haven't watched it all the way through, but the audio was pretty good too from this. I just jumped around to see how the 3D was. Next up is Taken, which if you remember from my convention video, I had an international copy of it that I got for free at the convention. Bought this because the PAL conversion and whatnot, it looks kind of shitty. And the movie's fantastic, so I bought the Blu-ray. I haven't watched any of the special features or anything like that, but the movie looks pretty good. Audio's fantastic. Definitely a movie you guys need to go out and pick up. Let's save the big one for last. This one I just bought a couple days ago. It was something I wasn't going to buy, and then I kind of caved in and bought it anyway. And that's A Bug's Life. This was just released on Blu-ray. It looks utterly fantastic. I mean, Disney really goes all out with their Blu-rays, at least in my opinion they do. It comes with a digital copy. I was a little surprised by that simply because I didn't think Disney would be doing digital copies on their older movies, but good looking. I'm thinking that they'll probably be releasing Toy Story on Blu-ray next year because supposedly Toy Story 3 comes out next year, and I know that 1 and 2 are coming out in 3D or something at the end of this year, so I'm thinking Blu-ray next year for Toy Story. Those are going to look good. Monsters, Inc. is supposedly coming out this year also, so Pixar movies look pretty damn good. I've never seen Cars or Ratatouille, but I'm looking forward to Incredibles. That's a really good one too. I'd like to see that. And then the last, but not least, the big one, the Star Trek Original Motion Picture Collection. These have some of the best audio I've ever heard in my life. I actually, I haven't watched all the movies because when this came out, I just recently watched these 6 movies. And so I didn't want to watch them again, but I kind of zipped through them just to see, picture quality and audio quality. And part 6 I was watching, there's an explosion in one scene, and I had the audio turned up pretty loud to see how well it was. And I mean, literally, I'm not kidding you. When it blew up, it scared the living shit out of me. I thought one of my speakers had blown up or something. Really, really good audio. Picture quality, decent. I'm not going to say it's great because it's not, but it's decent. They're older movies from the 80s, and a lot of the special features aren't ported over from the 2 discs, and a lot of the movies are the theatrical cuts, not the director's editions, which a lot of people were all up in arms on, but you know what, I got the DVDs and I got both versions, so fuck off. That's it. I don't know when my next update's going to be. There's not a whole lot coming out in the near future that I want to buy, and I've got to start putting money away and trying to get a new job. I'm not unemployed, but I want to move out, so need the money. So we'll see what happens in the near future, and thank you for watching and subscribing.